Hi guys, this is Jess with your general read for all signs. For those of you who are interested in looking ahead for June and July, do check out the 2-month future predictions reading. The link is in the description box below. And for this time around, it's for all 12 signs, right? So one click, one purchase, all 12 signs for the next 2 months ahead. So check out the link in the description box below, as well as visit the website if you'd like to schedule a reading for yourself. Now, let's get into it. Without further ado, we're looking at Aries. Aries, you guys are, you have some money coming in a few weeks, and you're definitely feeling good. This is going to be some time for some of you to indulge. And for some of you, this is going to be kind of like, I won't say your last hurrah, but you are putting behind things that did not serve you or kept you stagnant, and for whatever reason that is, or whatever that could be, you're feeling whole, you're feeling happy, you're feeling like you want to love or be loved. For some of you, there are talks that needs to be had. So don't be surprised if someone is communicating with you, or you get messages, emails, text messages, phone calls, that sort of thing. And I do see that there could be good news that's going to come your way, news that you will be very happy about. Some of you, be careful with your drinking, you're indulging. You will be probably doing that, but very soon you're going to kind of say goodbye to that. And you may feel like, I don't need other things to make me happy and make me feel good. I'm kind of living life. Life is my happiness. Like some people say, I'm high off of life. You may be heading toward being more high off of life, and seeing your successes come through that way than hiding behind your instant gratifications. But there also will be some wishes coming true, and things that you kind of want to happen or even don't expect to happen could be coming your way now. So good news. And a talk will need to be had in some way. You're going to have people coming to you, want to communicate with you, but not everybody is worthy of your time, your energy. And you do need to watch out for certain people, because some people are proving to be fake, proving to be false, proving to not have your best interests at heart. And over time, you'll see who that person is. Okay. It could be a man, it could be a woman, it could be two, it could be, just one. But there will be a reveal of someone, if not others, who you can't necessarily trust, is what it looks like to me. You're coming out of feeling irritable. So if any of you have been irritated, you seems like now you want to get up, get out, and start to kind of open yourself up to people and shine. You will find that you're shining. You're feeling a whole lot better. You're getting a lot of attention. Now is a good time possibly to do promotions, marketing, get yourself out there, put yourself out there, because it is, you're headed toward it being received far better, if that makes sense. Now let's look at work. Okay. Oh, so you're up for work this week. You will have a lot of energy, and there's going to be a lot going on at the workplace. They may be calling on you to do a lot of small projects, big projects. They'll have you doing things because they do kind of feel like you have the Midas touch. Like, get Aries to do it. Aries will do it. Aries will take care of everything. So that's kind of how your week is going to go at work. It's very busy, and they'll be handing a lot of things over to you. Those of you who are unemployed, you'll feel like it's work just to find a job, right? But you're at the tail end of that. You're going to get some communication coming your way, very strict and clear communication, whether it be yes, no, next stages, thank you, but no thank you. So something like that is going to come your way. Very clear communication either way. But don't worry, because something is coming your way. So congratulations in advance, Aries, because you have an opportunity coming. It's at a divine time, and it's not going to come anytime before that. So do keep that in mind. It's divine timing. But keep putting your resumes out, because again, you're at a tail end of feeling like it's a task just to obtain something. But also remember, it doesn't happen on your time. Self-employed Aries. Well, you're feeling really good. Some of you, you may feel like you have everything. You have the love and support of your clients and customers. You may feel like you're whole at home. Everything in your life may feel like it's going just right and you feel full. This is going to be, a time coming up for you, Aries, where you feel full, where you feel like life is kind of in the right direction for you and everything kind of is falling in place. So some of you may just feel fully loved, and you may love what you're doing this time around in your business. You love doing your business. You love reaching out to your people. They love you. So there's a lot of camaraderie and commonality between you and others as far as like business and running business. Whether you work with people, they work for you in business. You work together, or your clients, your customers, that sort of thing. There's a lot of appreciation and kind of love. So it kind of feels really good here. That's what I have have for you guys generally. Now let's look at Taurus. Hi, Taurus. This is your general read. For those of you who are interested in the love portion of the reading, do check out the next reading that's going to come up. For those of you who are interested for the future months, June and July, if you want to look ahead, do check out the link in the description box below. Let's get into the reading. And guys, that 2-month future predictions is for all 12 signs, okay? You're leaving behind... some of you're headed toward a sense, I don't want to say give up, but you may find that this week it could be a bit tough. For some of you, it could be tough because of family, because of career. It could just really be anything in your life that's kind of been long standing for some time that you're now kind of confronting, addressing. Even if you're not ready to talk about it, there's a sense of being aware and wanting to address the situation. There's someone around you that you cannot trust. It's funny because I was saying the same thing about Aries. So I don't know if there's a transit going on or if this is just an isolated situation. But secretly, I feel like you guys know. You guys may not be saying anything to people. You may not be in a position to be able to say something because there's a sense of, I'm almost feeling like a boundness, like you're bound, like you're constricted, restricted to some extent. You may just feel that way, or it's just not time. But there's a situation where you are aware of some things, haven't really spoken about it. Some of you will become aware that there could be someone that you do not trust, or a situation that just doesn't sit right with you. This can definitely be a week that you take time to evaluate what's going on. You could be getting evaluated, tested in some kind of way, inspected, investigated. Any of those things could be the case, and you could be doing that as well. And if you know that there's something going on that's problematic for you, Taurus, do speak up. You guys aren't the type of people that allow people to handle you any kind of way. But if you can speak up, do speak up. But I do feel like it's a timing thing for you guys, and you are aware of that it's a timing thing. You'll have people who it may feel like it's very hard to get to you. It's hard to talk to you. It's hard. There's some blockages of getting to you, communicating with you, getting through to you, getting to the next stages with you. So this may be a bit frustrating, not just for you, but others around you. And it could be that they may feel like you're making it harder than what it needs to be. It just seems harder than what it should be. And there may be a lot of weight they feel like they're carrying because of you, you know? So there could be a lot of unresolved situations going on that may have something to do with a family dynamic or an individual. Right? It could be a company, it could be anything, right? But there could be some situations that still needs to be addressed that people are still carrying against you or dealing with you, if that makes sense. And change is coming. So whatever this stagnation is, inability, restriction, like I said, that's going to change. Change is coming. And for those of you who may not have felt the best, aren't feeling the best, I do feel like either you're going to get some help, and I'm not here giving anybody medical advice at all, but I do see help, aid, or getting and repairing and becoming just better. Some of you do understand that. Some of you also understand, listen, I have things to do. I don't have time to talk. I don't have time to engage. I don't have time because I am working. I'm doing what I need to do to reach my goals. So you may just be unobtainable because your focus is elsewhere, and people kind of maybe bitching and griping about that too. It could be on a mundane sense in that way as well. You also may feel to some extent that your test of your will is being tested. Your patience to some extent could be tested. So you may also feel a bit tested, or you've been feeling a bit tested. So do remember I said that. Work. It's going to feel really good at work. Some of you have a lot of ideas and plans that you are putting together as far as this work environment is concerned. You may be staying to yourself, but you are very approachable and kind and go with the flow, but you also have your limits and you are focusing, like you have your money on your mind and your mind is on your money. That's what you're really focusing on. And you're not going to be swayed otherwise, no matter what the environment is dictating around you. Unemployed, okay. And they're giving and they're accommodating. So even though you are very much a little stealth, right? Not necessarily completely opening up. Yeah, I'm cordial and yes, I'm approachable, but you're not going to get much out of me. They're not holding that against you. They're giving and they're friendly and they're glad that you're there. So it'll feel very good at the workplace. Very good energy at the workplace. Unemployed Taurus. I see gig work. More than gig work, I see more of a sense of you being able to make money on your own independently, and in conjunction with looking for a job. You should be looking into how can you start a business for yourself, because that actually would be more prosperous for you over time than a job. I do see that someone is looking at you and thinking about possibly offering you something. The money might not match probably though. So what they're wanting to give you versus what you're valued at may not balance out, and that may be a problem for you. But there could also be negotiations that's continuing to go on. So if you do get interest your way, unemployed Taurus, don't be surprised if you have to kind of go back and forth with salary, benefits, what you deserve versus what they want to give you, that sort of thing. And again, I can't stress enough, your own business could be very beneficial for you, far more than a career or a job. Self-employed Taurus, good. You're going to be very busy. You can get a lot of accolades from your clients. You can get referrals, that sort of thing, and get busy and be busy. You may find that you're very creative at this time. So if you get ideas, do write them down, because this will be a good time for you to start to cultivate them during the Gemini season, right? And it's going to take time before you really get where you want to be with this or see it mature, but be consistent and stick with it, because there's something that can come out of it down the line. But overall, a good week it looks like for you Tauruses out there. That's what I have for Taurus general. Again, check out that love portion of the reading that's coming up next. Otherwise, now on to Gemini. Hi, Gemini. This is your general read. For those of you who are interested in the future predictions for all of June and July, do check the link in the description box below for all 12 signs. That link is for all 12 signs, Gemini. Let's get into your reading. Some of you are kind of starting to move ahead on the up and up, if that makes sense, if that makes any sense. You're leaving behind situations that has been problematic. Some of you are making healthier decisions and choices for yourself, and not necessarily just falling for anything someone wants to tell you, or you're not just jumping into anything head first and thinking last or considering things last. No, you're making more mature decisions and kind of making certain sacrifices. You're feeling good about yourself. You could find that this is a more calmer, kinder, more loving you at this time. You're working and you're cooperating and you're developing relationships with other people. And that can be long lasting for you Geminis, because Jupiter is in your sign. Congratulations. I think it literally just happened. So we just started the transit of Jupiter in Gemini. And there's going to be a lot of planets in your sign. So you should be feeling very busy, but optimistic. A lot of communication coming your way, although you will find at this time that you're a little bit more quiet, more into yourself, more self-focused, internal, kind of keeping a lot of things close to your vest, not necessarily communicating things. Some of you could be falling in love, or someone could be falling in love with you, and you are definitely attracting a karmic relationship if you're not already in it. For some of you, and I'm not doing love right now, you have to check out the next video for the love portion of the reading. But for some of you, these are karmic relationships, and they're not always intimate love. Some of it could be work, business, all the things. But karmic relationships is what you're calling in. And people will treat you as if things are going to the next level. So it could be, okay, we're closing out a cycle of this cycle with Gemini. I'm moving on. Gemini is moving on, or we're moving up and onward together. So there definitely is forward movement with you and other people around you and how people are treating you. Congratulations. Some of you are ending school, you're graduating, or you're starting school, or you're being evaluated to go to the next level of something. So congratulations, Gemini. Is kind of like one door closed while another door will soon be opening for you guys. And it could literally be one hand changes the other, and you're leaving one place only to go to another place. And this is very, very karmic for you guys. I do see that family time, your family, or people around you, family situations will come up. Okay. And that will be a cause of, I'm hearing contention. So I don't know if there's some drama with family. I don't know. But I do see that some of you are going to be eager to kind of like walk away from situations that is superficial. I feel like Geminis are wanting to head towards something that's more real, concrete, even though there may be a little bit of concern or what's the word I want to say? Concern or apprehension around opening your heart, giving people a chance. And this is on any level here, but you're still going to do it here. I want to see something. Some of you guys are quietly. Some of you guys, especially, well, some of you guys, and again, this is not a love reading, but I wanted to know a little bit deeper what this was about. And for some of you, this is about love. There is a walking away from a situation. Some of you may be loving someone. You could be fun. We're not doing love, but I do see like a transfer of energy, like leaving one behind for the other, or for some of you taking your relationship to the next level and you're both giving into it. But again, check out that love reading because it's not love right now. Work. There's opportunity at work, but you may not get it. It may be hard for you at work. Something could be disappointing or disheartening, or you have to wait. Something's not going to happen the way you want it to at work. But it's a small thing because you're able to kind of move past that. And you have a great work environment where you may have a very strict manager, supervisor, someone who crosses their T's and dot their I's. There could be watching. People are watching everyone. Someone could be watching you and others around you. So be careful with that, or pay attention, especially if there's a lot of socializing and playing and not necessarily working. So people are paying attention to that. But this seems to be a very sociable and kind of fun, relatable, sociable, like I said, and work environments. Unemployed Geminis. I do see an opportunity, one that the investigation or background checks kind of happening down the line. And some of you, just when you get exhausted and tired of looking, an opportunity can come your way, or trying to get this job may feel stressful and like it's taking everything out of you, but you'll eventually, it looks like you'll eventually get it. Self-employed Geminis. You're developing a new way of doing business, and some of you have found your stride, like you found your niche with your business or a system that works for you, and you'll find or feel like, like these are the best times right now. I kind of can't do no wrong. You will find that you're busier than normal. There's more money to be made, and you may feel more innovative, more up to doing your business. My words are not the best right now, doing your business. So you'll find that you have a lot more energy. You're very busy at this time, and you're coming up with new, fresh ideas. So write them down and it seems like whatever you've been doing with your business is starting to pay off. And again, that's that help with Jupiter coming your way. So, and it lasts for 12 months. So do take heed, Geminis. This is your time to get some new stuff out there, to really position yourself in a place of power, and cultivate something new, so that'll grow. Because again, this only comes around for each sign once every 12 years. So do make it count. That's what I have for Geminis. Check out the love portion of the reading for the video that's coming up next. Now on to Cancer. Hi, Cancer. This is your general read. For those of you who would like to look ahead at June and July, do check out the 2-month future predictions read in the description box below for all 12 signs. This is a reading for all 12 signs, so do check out the link if you're interested in looking ahead for all of June and July. What else did I want to say? I think that's it. Also, this is just a general for your sign. If you're interested in the love portion of your reading, do check out the next video that's going to come out. There's an end that's happened, and I feel that even though there is an end, it's still kind of lingering. The ending remnants is still there. I see travel big time. So some of you Cancers is getting ready to travel. You're feeling really good. You're feeling happy. You may be just happy because you're about to travel. You're coming to the tail end of something. So be it a culmination that you're being a witness to or you're involved in, there is a sense to have to be done with something or witness the end or the fulfillment of something. So there's a lot of fulfillment happening here. And some of you, you may not be able to wait. There may be this sense of feeling antsy or just antsy. It's for the lack of a better way to explain it. And there's someone, for some of you, there could be an elopement that's happening. There could be a rush to engagement, pregnancy. Things can come out of the blue for you, is what I want to say. You may be shocked, surprised. Others around you may be shocked and surprised when you come out with this information. Who knows when you're actually going to come out? I'm kind of feeling like it's more like your season, Leo season or Virgo season, that you may announce, I'm pregnant, I'm engaged, we're moving, I'm going to school, I'm leaving the country. Like something major could be coming up that you will keep close to your vest, or you will be blocked from being able to reveal or even knowing this information until months down the line. Don't ask me where I'm getting that from. It's not necessarily showing up in the cards, but it's saying the energy is showing very strong for me. And some of you Cancers, life could change on a dime. You can get married to someone out of the blue. Like I said, things can be happening out of the blue. You could be meeting someone or in a relationship at this time with someone and eventually really marry this person. So your life is going to change. It's almost like you have no control over the trajectory of where your life is going. It may feel good now. It may feel nice now. But I'm telling you, Cancers, especially if you have Gemini in your chart, that life is going to be very different for you this time next year. Very different for you. You're being very curt, clear, disconnected emotionally. You're being more cerebral, mental, communicative, but being very sharp in what you say and how you handle people. Not emotional at all. So people may see that as a disconnect, right? It could also be very difficult to get in contact with you. Like I said, Taurus. Said the same thing about Taurus. It's hard for the people to get in contact with Taurus. So you could be also being blocked from people reaching out to you. So do double check your text messages, emails, your call log to make sure that you're not missing anything, because it's just the energy around you, but people will kind of almost be denied access to you in some kind of way. And this could be conscious, could be intentional, but if it's not, do check that out. Journey, again, like I said, there's a trip, there's a travel, or you could be experiencing a new life's journey that's coming up. Again, you won't see that coming. I just explained that. There's money coming to you as well, more money. And if it's not coming to you, then you will freely be able to give. You'll find yourself being more generous, more open, and more giving. Work. Busy. Everybody's busy this week, but you also stressed out. Some of you are really stressed at work, maybe because, and to some extent, you may not feel like you're being included. You're excluded. There could be even some, hopefully it's no bullying going on, no psychological bullshit going on at the workplace where you feel disconnected and ousted or not included or, that sort of thing. And there could also be something karmic around all of this. So do be careful, Cancers. You probably would be better off not engaging with people and not being part of the group, not being part of the crowd, because there's karma around it. Yeah, it's some drama at the workplace. I don't know if, especially if it's like a shift type of thing, it's commission based type of thing. It's something with competition, or if you work in a competitive type of industry or job, it can get a little messy. It just may be a lot of office politics and drama. Do stay away from it, because at the end, you'll be the one on top when all hell is breaking loose. They're treating you like shit at the workplace. I see this. I'm getting like you're being bullied. But you're also, to some extent, you're protected. So whatever's going on here at the workplace, again, take the high road. I can't express that anymore. Hopefully this reaches you Cancers out there that this relates to. Take the high road. Don't let anybody see you sweat. Don't let anybody get the best of you, because I'm telling you, it's going to go in your favor down the line. Probably by Leo season, shit is going to turn. And I told you, situation is going to be turning for you. And I like that you're showing up as this energy, because you're not playing any fucking games with people. And that you do need to put pressure on the people. You do. I totally believe in putting niggas on. Oh, excuse me. Putting people under pressure. I totally believe that. So, yeah, Cancer, there's going to be a walking away. And I feel like they're doing this because there's some frenemies. There's some, just poor behavior, bullying, that sort of thing here. And I feel like it's an undermining to try to get rid of you ultimately, or try to get back at you in some kind of way. So, yeah, there's some drama definitely kicking up at your workplace. But it's all karmic. So it really depends on how you handle it. Because you'll have an opportunity to be so busy and focused on your work that you don't have time for the BS. But it's not going to stop it from being a stress to you. It's going to be a stress to you. You're going to be stressed out about the situation. But keep cooler head. And if you feel like I got a case against them, go find an attorney. Go look into it. Make this energy useful. Don't just sit around putting your hands in your head and stressed out. Because I'm telling you, there's a way around this. So use the situation for your betterment. And for some of you may say, we're going to litigation. Oh, well, good for you. Do what you're supposed to do, because from what I understand, there's going to be money coming your way. So it can work out in your favor. Don't let people get the better of you and try to get in your head and try to remove you or get rid of you. Fight the good fight. Unemployed Cancers. I didn't see that coming. You get interest this week and an opportunity. Yes. And one that you're going to have to kind of wait on, but you'll be up for it. You also can get interest, and then it kind of goes silent, but be patient, because they're going to come out of nowhere now wanting to move forward, and it'll be really quickly. So so appreciate the downtime, appreciate the quiet time, appreciate them not reaching out, because when they do, it's going to be like, let's go. Yeah. Okay. Well, how early can you start? Let's go. Self-employed Cancers. Some of you are getting very strong. Some of you may have like backing in some kind of way with your business, whether it be a silent partner, a support system, something you have in your arsenal. You do have competitors. I don't know. It seems like this is a time coming up where you feel where people may be trying to, I don't want to say attack you. Hopefully that's not the case, but like very competitive against you. People looking into you. I feel like people are going to want to expose you down the line here. And I feel like people really want to expose you. People feel threatened by you, Cancer, for whatever reason. Hopefully you're not doing this to other people. And if you have been, some of you are going to get your comeuppings. If any of you Cancers have been problematic over a course of time with people, it may be your time to kind of have it come back your way. Because I do see that you're being investigated, watched, to eventually be exposed. So, but otherwise, I do see you have a lot of support, a strong backing. You're a formidable opponent as well. But either this is you or something happening in competition of you. So hopefully there's not going to be any drama kicking up with your business. It could happen out of nowhere with anyone. I just feel, even though the cards again aren't giving me your typical out of the blue, I'm telling you, I'm feeling something is going to be happening to you guys out of the blue. You won't see it coming. It may be very stressful throughout all of it, but you'll still come on top. You'll be on top down the line. Down the line. That's what I want to say. That's what I have for you, Cancers. Do check out the love portion of the reading that's coming up next. Otherwise, on to Leo. Hi, Leo. This is your general read for those of you who are interested in your 2-month future predictions reading for all of June and July. Do click the link in the description box below for all 12 signs. That link is for all 12 signs. Okay. And if you're interested in the love portion of the reading, this is only the general. So do check out the next video that's going to drop. Now, Leo, congratulations. Your business is taking off, right? Your business, your career. A lot of you, career should be taking off because Taurus is in your 10th house. Jupiter and Uranus conjunction literally did its job in some of you with some of your careers and your kind of how people are seeing you, how you're showing up in the world. It's your time, Leos. Some of you are letting go of the past, or at least trying to, one step at a time, one day at a time. You're focusing more on your work. You can feel very antsy at this time, feeling restless, trying to kind of compose yourself and keep your feelings inside, way deep down. Some of you, if you've had some kind of hidden feelings and desires and frustrations, looks like you're going to be kind of letting that go. I see twofold. I see some of you Leos, it being hard for you to keep your composure and watch what you say. And so some of you could be out here just being reckless, while others of you, you're going to be able to contain it, even though it won't be the easiest thing for you to do. Some of you are quietly quitting a situation. And I don't know for all of you to be different if you can relate, but there's a quiet quitting that's happening here. And it's saying that you really do need to start a business of your own. And for those of you, like I said, if you have been, then you should have seen the uptick of your business, like out of nowhere, almost like a lottery ticket, like it just started booming, that sort of thing, and ride that wave here. And so there's a sense of you kind of starting to put things behind you. And I do see that you're walking further and further toward walking away from a situation emotionally that kind of had you all stuck and stumped. You're feeling good. You know it's your time, or you're feeling like your time is right up ahead, and you are attracting haters. But what else is new, Leo? Yeah, people are kind of hating on you, not really understanding it, may not like the things that you say. You could be a bit more cocky, have a lot more bravado. Some of you, there may not be need for that because now you're really in your sweet spot. You're really where you need to be. And even if you are, saying, hey, I'm not being nasty, I have no reason to, people are still hating on you. I just can feel people kind of hate on you. And I do feel like people will make themselves unobtainable to you. So don't be surprised if you're waiting and you're just going to continue to wait. Because I don't feel like you're going to be in a position where you feel like you need to make a move and no one else will either. It could be hard to reach out to you. And it has to be something with the aspects, because I'm telling just about every sign that it's a bit difficult for you to reach out, for people to reach out to you. There's a lot of blockages. So it must be something astrologically where a lot of people are being blocked. And for you guys, there's going to be other people around you who either is taking a step back or is being kind of blocked from reaching out to you. But that's them getting an understanding about the situation. You got money. You have money coming your way. Definitely fortune, opportunity that's coming your way, Leos. And you're going to kind of slow down, focus more on your money. If your money is growing and you're starting to find your trifecta, right? Like, I know my system is working now. This is my system. This is what's working for me. You're going to start to take a step back and really define what's working and make that even better. So Leos are getting more focused on career, money aspects, and more practical areas of their life, and not necessarily focusing on the people, friends, and that sort of thing. Work. You're keeping all the balls in the air. You may feel like you're untouchable. You have a lot of magic, and there's a lot of things that you can make happen for yourself. So you're feeling really good at the workplace, even though it could be very busy. You have a couple of things going on. You're going to make it all work, and you're going to look good doing it. You know, I feel like it's that type of thing, like we make a good coupling and pairing at the workplace. So they're also busy. Your workplace is busy. Everybody seems busy or tying up things and focusing on work. And everyone is just kind of coming together and getting it done. So you'll feel like it's like a well-oiled machine at the workplace. No big drama, unlike Cancer, unless you have Cancer in your chart. There's a lot of drama going on there. But there's no drama for you Leos this week. And it looks like if you have a commission-based business, a little bit more money. Definitely seeing more money. Unemployed Leos. Yes. Wait, hold on, y'all. Can you get an opportunity? Yeah. Do you need to damn near kill somebody to do it? Yes. You know, it could be a lot of like, it's you against you and another person. And you both are up for the same damn job, and they making you guys go through hoops and shit just to. And do pay attention to the work environment. If you have the opportunity to see the work environment, the other employees, because you'll get in here and it'll be all hell breaking loose. Like, it looks good at first, and as you keep going on interviews, if they show you around the office, you really start to pay attention. You'll see that this is some bullshit, and they're not going to want to pay you. They're not going to want to pay you. Okay, so get ready for it. Some drama at this workplace. They're not going to want to pay you. You're saying something has got to give. For some of you, you may be feeling like, listen, I've got to do it because, you know, I need to make money. And you would be smart to do that, you know, because you are who you are. And one thing about a Leo is they're going to find that hidden gem and work the hell out of it. So they'll find where they can, okay, I'll do this now and I could turn this into that, and then I'll do this. So you guys will still be able to get where you need to be. Just with this job, initially, it's low pay and it's drama, either during the process or once you get the job and go and start to work there, you'll see what I'm talking about. Self-employed Leos, sharp, keen, you got haters. Leos, your readings are never really funny to me, but it's funny this week. You're not playing, Leos. You're not playing. You have competitors. I said this about another sign. You do have competitors, but you're willing to go to the gutter to compete. You don't care. It may, wherever there's drama in your business, right? Whether your face is on camera, not, whatever. However you're doing your business, and there's some drama, some funky stuff showing up, whether it's coming from your clients, intel, inside, you know, around you. It can get real funky. Oh, it can get bad. But then it's going to get better. It's going to get better. A lot of the drama is going to get washed out, and you will be left with a very sustainable, possibly long-term business. But you'll look back and be like, damn, I'm going through hell trying to get this shit right. I'm going through hell trying to get these people up off of me. I'm going through hell. So it can get really nasty. And I want to tell you, and now I have to be serious. Be careful, Leos, because your competitors are formidable opponents. I've said this to you guys. I've been telling you this since Pluto went into Aquarius, and I think it's going back to a Capricorn, but it will officially be there. It's still going to affect you guys. So do be careful with your opponents, your oppositions, your competition, because it can get real funky. But I do feel that you will find yourself in a stable place throughout that, because you're very keen, you're very wise. Some of you are going to be talking lawyer and court talk if you have to. Like, I'll sue you. I'll do, you'll do what it takes to maintain and to keep what you have. But it can definitely be an uphill battle. So for some of you, you have some stuff that's going to come your way, and the dust is going to get kicked up. And yeah, you'll feel like, poor me, and I can't believe I'm going through all of this. But it'll clear itself. That's what I have for your general reading. Again, do check out the next video for your love portion of your read. Now on to Virgo. I Hi Virgo, this is your general read. For those of you who are interested in the 2-month future predictions reading for all of June and July, do check out that link in the description box for all 12 signs. It is for all 12 signs, not for each sign. It's for all 12 signs. And also, this is only for your general reading today. If you're interested in the love portion of your sign, do check out the video that's going to drop next. Okay, Virgo, let's get into it. You know, you're headed toward a time where you may not feel comfortable in your own skin. You're being very strategic. Some of you are trying your best to avoid situations, run away from situations, hide from situations. There's an innate, I don't want to say the word, but it's an innate internal fear. And I don't know what this is all about. For all you Virgos, it'll be different. But there's an innate internal fear that you're having. Some of you are coming from a place of lack. Some of you may be feeling a sense of lack. Like I don't have the support, the love, the money, that sort of thing. I don't know who I'm talking to because last I checked, Virgos, you guys were turning a new leaf and life was getting better. But it just may seem like you're on your own or you're by yourself to some extent. And you may also feel unloved, uncared for. You may also feel like someone is trying to manipulate you emotionally, and you also could get accused of that as well. So it's kind of like you're ready for life to start and to get better, and for this page to fully turn, and for you to be done with 2 steps forward, a step back or step and a half back, that sort of thing. But this may not be the time frame right now for that to be the case. There is someone here that is missing you, and they wish that people didn't advise them to let you go. So there is some regrets about you behind the scenes. But I think Virgos are like, I don't give a damn about that. I have my own real world stuff that I'm dealing with right now. Definitely you could find yourself emotional or overtly emotional, or people around you very emotional. And hopefully you guys will listen to this before the week comes, because you'll know how to navigate these energies. If it's not you, if it's you, it could just be, I'm in a bad place emotionally and I'm not having the best time. And kind of sticking to yourself and not, really saying much of anything or expressing yourself will be the best thing for you to do, because that's going to help you kind of not feel bad down the line. If you have to curse someone out or give them a what for, you're going to only feel bad. But if you kind of handle yourself with some control, then you'll understand what it is and things are going to get better. I'm telling you, it's kind of like a menstrual cycle. It's kind of it's like you're crazy for like a few days and then it's like, oh, I'm great. But what wreckage did you leave behind? It can be like that. So if you guys are having a difficult week, just know it's very momentary, even if it's coming toward you, like people are treating you this way. Try to stifle, try to, be your Virgo self and not give into, not stoop to people's level, because they're going to come back trying to be your friends and everything is going to be fine and everything is going to be great. Now, the Virgos I know, they will, okay, fine. Yeah, but your file is in that terminate when necessary. Terminate the first chance you get. That's the file you're going to go in for a Virgo, because you're not family. You're not somebody that they have to have in their life for their whole life. So yeah, tread lightly this week, how you talk and how you handle a Virgo. There's endings happening, and it could be dramatic. It could be unfortunate. It could be problematic. It could be happening around you. It could be happening toward you. And I feel like this is a week you feel very vulnerable. You feel a little sensitive, but people won't necessarily either care. Some people are doing this for that reason. So again, like I was saying to, I think Cancer, if I'm not mistaken. Some drama going on here is what it looks like to me. But again, it will be very short-lived and then things will open up. You also have where you can be getting, I'm hearing things. I'm hearing even reprimanded for some of you. There could be some conflicts coming your way, people addressing things, questioning you, that sort of thing happening to you. Work. Virgo, some of you could be in this very precarious place where, yeah, I'm leaving one thing behind, where work is doing really good, but my love life or my personal life may be struggling, or work life is okay, but I'm having problems at the workplace, but I'm not really sharing that. So there can be some drama at the workplace that you're not really saying anything about. You may not trust everyone. You may not be so comfortable there like you once were. And you will find that even it's some waiting going around, some waiting and having and anticipating, and we'll see. You could be up for a promotion. There could be a next level, a next step that you are able to go to if you just kind of wait it out. Something about the environment could be a bit toxic. You don't like that, but you're going to rise above it. And, you're going to be the one that wins out because of it at the workplace. Self-employed, unemployed Virgos. Yes, congratulations. It is. Now, let me say one thing. Now, this new job you're going to get is going to make up and make the money good, but you're going to be double doodling. So you will have either two streams of income, a lot of things on your plate, but you'll make it all happen and you'll be happier for it. You really will. Will be happier for it. It may take a few months before you get to the place where it's like, yeah, now I can really kind of sit back and enjoy, but you'll get to that place. But congratulations, you have a job coming at this time. So hopefully you guys have been putting your resumes out, making it count. Self-employed Virgos. You're feeling you're feeling good about your business. Yeah, business is going really well. It could be very busy. People want and like what you do. Some of you, you may have worked hard enough where it kind of runs itself, where everything is just on schedule. It's kind of done very efficient. So it kind of just runs itself. And now you're able to really enjoy the fruits of your labor. Even though you're working, even though you may still have to put work into your business, the way you set it up, or whatever you offer, again, it kind of is effortless for you. And you can kind of enjoy life along with your business. Very nice. That's what I have for Virgos. Again, look out for that love portion of the reading coming up next. Now on to Libra. Hi, Libra. For those of you who are interested in your future predictions reading, do check out the 2-month future reading for June and July. June and July. Do check out the link in the description box below for all 12 signs. The link is for all 12 signs, guys. And for those of you who are interested in the love portion of your reading, check out the video that's going to drop after this video. Let's get into your reading. This is a really good, some good energy that you're headed toward. Love is on your mind. Some of you is no longer going to fight the fight. You're no longer wanting to fight. You're kind of just going to let go and let God. I see a new job coming for you guys. I see a new opportunity. I see some of you traveling. This can even be love at a distance, opportunities at a distance. So cast your net far and wide, because you'll be surprised at what can come your way. Some of you are headed toward a more financially abundant environment. For some of you, this could be because of partnership of any sort. There's more money, more opportunity to be had. So again, great energy, at least so far. If you are getting into a business, people are going to want to align with you, partner with you, work with you. It will just seem like you can't be beat. Everyone is going, not everyone, but you may feel like everyone kind of wants your time, your energy, your, to be part of what you have to offer, Libra. So where you may have felt what possibilities are there, you're going to feel very confident. Again, a lot of eyes, a lot of attention is on you. And you will be able to sit back and say, well, what do I want to do? You may, again, feel like you're almost in a sense of repair and recovery, and you start to feel better about yourself if you haven't in the past. So now you're going to be able to kind of, and it has a lot to do with self-reliant. You're very self-reliant and not as dependent upon others. But even as you become more self-reliant, it's like, no, now people want to work with you. Now people want to praise you. Now people, can see the value if that has been a challenge. So you'll see that there's more opportunities coming your way. And again, I can't say a journey, a distance, a trip, a travel, or even opportunities abroad at a distance from you can definitely come in now. Relationships that are kind of do or die is happening for you now. Work. There's not much to say. There's no major message here I have to spend a bunch of time on. It's just a good energy around you, and things are turning, and you feel like it's turning in your favor. You're like in the work environment. You can find yourself accommodating, kind, up for whatever comes your way, and approaching it in a very helpful, loving, and caring way. They're handling you really good. So the work environment could be one where everyone's getting work done, basically. Everybody's getting their work done. They could be waiting on you to get things done, wanting, kind of looking to you as someone either that has authority, seniority, or just has a lot of knowledge and would add a great deal of value to whatever this is at the workplace. Unemployed Libras, congratulations. I see an opportunity. That is a process. So it's either a process to actually start the job. It's a process to get hired onto the job. It's a process. So you may have to go through a lot of training. Like, it's a process, but they're going to want you straight away. Whether they tell you that or not, only you'll know, but they will want you almost immediately. Self-employed Libras, you're getting to a place where you're righting your wrongs with your business. So if any of you've been very toxic, you may understand that, no, I need to change my energy. No, I need to change whatever you knew that was like very toxic, that was very low vibrational. You're changing that. You're on the up and up. Some of you like, no, I'm actually going to get my business license. I'm actually going to file my you're going to do whatever it is that you should have been doing or you need to do now so that it is on the up and up, and you're going to only see more success because of it, right? It's like a green light special. So business is looking really good. Business is looking like it's getting back on track, balance, and good, healthy energy is infused in your business. So yeah, and some of you can go viral. Some of you can get an amass amount of attention on you. I'm also hearing kind of like superior. There's something about you that may come across more superior, but and it's gonna work. It's gonna work for you. It's gonna work. But I feel for some of you Libras, what's gonna turn back around is choosing you over others down the line. At some point, there's gonna be a need to sacrifice or to come to terms with what is important to you. So if you've been struggling with balance, self-reliance, independence, whatever those, shadow sides that you struggle with, that's going to come back around again to kind of test you down the line. That's what I have for Libras. Again, check out the love portion of the video that's going to drop next. On to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. This is your general read. For those of you who are interested in the 2-month future predictions read for all of June and July, do check out the link in the description box below. For all 12 signs, do check out the link. And that's for all 12 signs. Okay, and this is only for the general. For the love portion of the reading, do check out the video that's going to drop after this. Scorpio, you guys are at a place where there can be some interference going on in your life. And this is not about a love interest. It could just be people coming in between things, people trying to slow you down, confuse you, disconnect from you. Some of you may be headed toward a place where you're experiencing a level of isolation, or you're being kind of isolated from other people. There's a sense of you taking a step back. So this will be a time, and don't be surprised if you have to kind of wait on things. Like, well, I have to wait for this. I have to wait for that. It's not my time yet. Yeah, you're kind of headed toward a slowdown, if that makes sense. time-wise. And you also can find where people don't necessarily want to be bothered with you. They're not so open toward you. They may be shutting down toward you. And don't get offended. It's just some karmic energy around you where there is a disconnect. And that's not how things are. And it's going to be short-lived. It's going to be short-lived. So do remember that. Some of you are being slowed down because there's a different understanding. There is a higher learning or higher knowing that you have to reach here. And some of you may just feel like I'm on overload. Mentally, I'm on overload. I'm just on overload. So you could literally tap out and need to take a break. Okay. You could seem like someone who doesn't want to necessarily be bothered, who may not be in the healthiest place mentally. You could just come across that way, like you're not necessarily with it. You might be mentally challenged at this time, stressed out, overworked, and you can come across that way as well. And people won't necessarily be that empathetic towards you. You may find that people are a little bit selfish, self-centered. It's all about what they want and what they need, and not about your needs. I don't see that you guys are even reaching out to people, maybe even sharing things. And if you do, don't be surprised if people are like, oh yeah, oh wow, just like that, as if they really don't care. It's almost like suck it up, buttercup, that type of thing. So once again, Scorpios, you could find yourself in need mentally, emotionally, psychologically, but having to weather the storm on your own. What else is new? There's a sense of some of you dealing with someone that you've gotten karmically attached to that you may feel is very unhealthy because you're very codependent on this person. This is a man. This is someone who has money. This is someone who, for whatever reason, and this could be a codependency financially on this man, emotionally, psychologically. There's some codependency here that he's mastered with you that now has you kind of caught up. Okay. And for some of you, it's very mundane and you miss your person and they know that you miss them and you want to see them. You want to spend some time with them. It's just that simple. Right. Or vice versa. And so it could be very stressful at this time. If you're dealing with a relationship at a distance, it may be getting to you at this time. There can be a disconnect between you and this person. Again, I'm not looking into love, but your general aspects are speaking to that. And for some of you, yeah, you're falling in love. You're caught up and you don't want to tell anyone that, but you are caught up with someone that you can really see a future with. You can see a lot of things with, but you're trying your best not to necessarily give in to those thoughts. But good luck. Good luck. I'm just telling you that. You're going to kind of feel better. Again, this is short-lived. You're going to start to focus more inward. You're going to start to feel better about yourself. I feel like for some of you, you're going to start to see the writing on the wall with someone like, oh, I'm just here to kind of be an ego stroke for you. I'm here to kind of build you up. It's that type of thing. But over time is when you're going to start to see this person for who they are. For some of you, others of you, again, it's short-lived. However you're coming into the week and feeling, you will eventually start to feel better, like inward, feeling better about yourself, focusing more on yourself, getting attention, getting better energy. So again, whatever this that I spoke about, it's short-lived, but nonetheless, it is there. Work. Damn, you ready to leave this goddamn job? For some of you, you're thinking like, how the hell can I leave? Some of you are pregnant. And about to leave because you're going to have a baby. Others of you just want something else. You could have already, developed a business for yourself that's doing well. And it's like, I don't really need this job. What am I going to do? So there's a lot of thinking of what you're going to do about this job, keeping it close to your vest, not being ready to really communicate anything yet, but definitely looking at what other options there could be and not so sure about this job. Yeah, you're on notice at this goddamn job. Here we go again. So they want you to do something. Some of you could be on notice, or you work in a very strict environment that they have expectations and they expect you to follow them, period. whether it's right or wrong. And so for some of you, if this is an unethical place that you work at, you're going to be tasked with what do you do legally? What do you do morally? for some of you. If your rights have been trampled on, there's a thought of what you're going to do. Some of you Scorpios could literally be in litigation with your job, with your company. And I just see if it's none of that, then it will be a very strict, this is what I want you to do. And you really can't say no. That sort of thing is what's happening here. But it's kind of a test. You may not be so pleased about this. You may not like it. But again, like I'm telling you, Scorpio, if this job matters to you, like you need the job, you're going to kind of have to do it. You're going to have to do it. And I also see stress and some drama. So this could be happening at the workplace, but you don't necessarily have any recourse, if that makes sense. And you could find yourself disconnected at the workplace and they don't give a damn. I promise you they don't. And if you give off too much energy and nastiness, and I'm telling you, the nastiness for some of you Scorpios is literally, I just go to work and I just don't even talk to people. That's a problem. That's a problem. And it's not really a problem because someone that they like could do the same thing and they wouldn't see it that way. But because there's something going on with you and something about you that they have a problem with, typical Scorpio stuff, you can't behave that way. So I would just say, Scorps, lay low until you can, devise your plan and get your ass up out of there. Okay. Or whatever you're going to do. Okay. But you got to play the game. You've got to play the game. Okay. What was I going to say here? Self-employed, unemployed Scorpios. Yes, you have an opportunity coming. It's at a divine time. This opportunity is going to come. It's almost like they've been waiting for someone like you. It's that type of thing. So when they meet you, they interview with you, it's almost like, yeah, you're the right fit. You're the kind of person or people we want. So again, for those of you Scorpios that's working and all this shit is going down, because I don't feel like you even getting paid properly, start looking. Because this is not happening overnight. Whatever this is, it's a process and it's divine. But if you don't put the energy out there, right, nothing's gonna come your way. So start putting your foot out there. For those of you who are unemployed, yeah, put your resumes out, get yourself out there, because something is coming. It's all divine. Whatever this is all divine. And it's like, yeah, we've been waiting for you. Been waiting for you. Self-employed Scorpios. Some of you are focusing more on your love life, your personal life, than a business. So you may have to take a minute, take a step back. There could be some changes with your business, especially if you've been working a lot, working really hard. You may have to take a step back and focus on some more intimate, immediate situations going on. Others of you may feel like you're working a lot and you're not necessarily seeing the revenue. So there's going to be some changes that you're considering making. Some of you know that, hey, I've grown, but I need to do more to be more, because there's a sense of you realizing that I'm about to start over, like, if I don't do something else or consider something else, then I'm going to outgrow this. If that makes sense. All of you know, if this is you know what that means. So that's what I have for you Scorpios out there. Again, do check out the love portion of your video that's coming up next. Now on to Sagittarius. Hi Sagittarius, this is your general read. For those of you who are interested in the 2-month future predictions reading for June and July, do check out the link for all 12 signs in the description box below. That link is for all 12 signs. Also, if you're interested in the love portion of your reading, do check out the video that's going to drop after this video. Sagittarius, some of you you're headed toward a time where you may not feel like you're able to make things happen. I'm hearing your life is at a standstill for some of you, but you may not feel like you can make things happen. You also may not feel like whatever charm that you have, you may not feel like that kind of goes a long way. I said this to another sign, and I don't remember who, but there's a sense of you quietly quitting things, quietly. And for some of you, it could be vices, indulging, right? some of you, it's been hard to deal with the reality of life, some realities here, and you may need to really enjoy yourself one way or another to keep the edge off, to take the edge off. When you could be coming to a place where you want more for yourself, you're going to kind of get high on life. I said this to another sign, I forget who, but you will be quietly quitting situations that doesn't suit you internally as well as people around you. But it's quiet and it's a process. Okay, they'll get it when they get it. That things have changed, whether they get it or not. Things have changed. And so there could be some issues with feeling like you can get certain things done. You may not feel like things are in your control. You are being approached in a very happy-go-lucky way. People are enjoying you and people are not waiting for you. So don't be surprised if you get a lot of phone calls, emails, text messages, people wanting to speak to you now, wanting you to do something now. No one can wait. People want to see you. They want to spend time with you. They need you to do something. So activity could be all around you at this time and coming up in the very near future. And I do feel that you're going to handle situations in a very crafty sort of way, if that makes sense. Very crafty. Like you'll be up for things, but you may turn, right? So at first it's like, yeah. And then later on it's like, well, no. Because you start thinking about it. Is this best for me? It's not good for me. So there's certain things when you're going to start putting your foot down that people don't see coming. Like you may just do a whole switch on people and they really don't see it coming. But it's something that you've been thinking, contemplating for quite some time, especially these one-hit wonders, people that's coming to your life just to have a good time. Yeah, they're about to get a rude awakening. I do see for some of you, and again, this is not a love reading, but love is kind of showing up in your reading. Some of you are glad to get rid of someone. Some of you are glad to be done. Some of you are glad that you've gained control over a situation. Someone no longer has control over you, even though they're going to keep coming. They're going to be all over you like a cheap suit, as they say. But I do feel you're going to kill them with kindness and be really sweet and kind. But at the same time, they don't even realize that you're not the same person you used to be. Things are not the same anymore. And I do see that you have someone here who waits on you, especially if you're a Sagittarius woman, somebody who waits on you, someone here who has, who can be quite jealous and competitive against you, whether you can see it or can't. Here. Yeah, there's somebody who is jealous of you. And they rely on you to kind of stroke their ego. Okay, let's get off of that work. There's a decision that needs to be made. You're waiting. So a lot of you're at a crossroads or you're at a place where it's a lot of waiting at work. What is happening next? What's going to happen next? What I'm going to do next? Whatever that means. Work environment seems like it's going to be a good environment, but you're also being tested, right? So there is consideration of what the next things that's going to be given to you, what you're going to be doing next. And if they have been very nice and accommodating, that also can change. So there's a sense of what I expect out of you, kind of like the Scorpio reading. So however you're being treated, if it's nice, I don't see nastiness, but it is this nice that eventually will turn nasty. So I would say just, stay on top of your toes and don't necessarily take people with a grain of salt because eventually they're going to change and they're going to start to be more about the work and getting certain done and the expectations. People are going to start having more expectations on you. And if you look at it as like this friendly, happy-go-lucky work environment, you're going to be in for an awakening. So I say just approach it in a very professional, I'm here to get my work done. Of course, approachable. But again, I just feel like things will change down the line. Unemployed Sagittarius. Hold on, guys. You do have an opportunity. For some of you, it's kind of like if you're not paying attention, situations will come in almost immediately. So busy yourself. Yeah, put your resumes out, but also look into, how can I start this business? How can I improve my business? How can I get into other things? Because that's when you're not even paying that, and you're not giving into the energy, and the energy will come so quickly. Again, because we have so many planets in Gemini right now, Jupiter, your planet, is in Gemini. You will have a lot of interest and people responding, and at least interest coming your way. Even jobs from the past can come back, and opportunity can come down the line. And it could be confusing of, what do I do? How do I start this business? That sort of thing. It could be. Self-employed Sagittarius is a lot of business or a lot of communication with your business. You can get referrals here. You may also attract, especially if you do consulting, you could attract a lot of customers who need you, who needs counsel, who needs help. And you may feel like as you continue, your business starts to flourish. Some of you may have ideas about how you can evolve your business or grow a new business, and that could start to take off like something new. But you may find that, at least for the beginnings of the week, that the energies move quickly, and there may be a lot of response to your business, is what it looks like to me. It could taper off as the days progress. But again, it just continues to say, Sagittarius, do focus on some other things and start to also cultivate and grow other things, because things will start to blossom and grow as you're giving attention to those things, if that makes sense. Hopefully that made sense. What I have for you guys. Again, check out the love portion of the reading that's coming up next. Now on to Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. This is your general read. For those of you who are interested in June and July's reading, do check out the link down in the description box for your 2-month future predictions reading for all 12 signs. The link is for all 12 signs, guys. And if you're interested in the love portion of this reading, check out the video that's going to drop next. Okay. Love. You have your heart is wide open. This is a perfect time for there to be reconciliation, because Capricorn, your heart is pretty open. You may not be the most, you may not come across that way, but deep down inside, you do want to right some wrongs, or you will be willing to right wrongs. At the very least, accept apologies, let the slate be clean, and move on with your life. This is a new, fresh karmic start for you, a new, fresh karmic start for you. And you will feel that if you're paying attention, there's accolades coming your way. And it could be very mundane, like, yeah, Capricorn, just want to say thank you because Capricorn, that sort of thing. Well, you're like, oh, you're welcome. But there can be people kind of taking the time to celebrate you in some kind of way. I see a new house, a new home, maybe decorating, making home feel new and fresh again. But you might be a little MIA, taking it slow, one step at a time, even though you may feel a little restless, but you're also taking time to yourself. I'm hearing bereavement. Hopefully nobody passed away, that sort of thing. But there is a reason for you to kind of take time, be to yourself, take a step back, and recharge yourself, especially mentally. So don't be surprised if some Capricorns are MIA, or don't be surprised if you feel like, I'm just not up for it, I can't do it. No, your body needs to rest. So whatever you're doing to rest, and congratulations if you're going on vacation, it is a time to do that. You'll have people who are very loving and caring and kind toward you, supportive. So if you are going through something, you'll have people who are there for you, who are sensitive to you, and who truly understands you, unlike Scorpio. Like, Scorpio has to do it all on their fucking own. But you Capricorns, you have support and people who genuinely care and will show that they care. And as the time goes on, you'll find that you are kind of shedding. I'm telling you, Capricorns, you guys are shedding a new skin. It's kind of like, okay, this is the old me, and now I'm approaching the new me to some extent. So again, there's an opportunity to rework, repair, do a lot of re's, and get things back on track in cycles. Say I apologize, I forgive you, but I don't want to talk to you, but I forgive you, wipe the slate clean and move on. And that's a good thing. You have a new karmic cycle coming your way. It's exhausting. You feel like I'm a brand new damn baby. I feel like I've been reborn. And some of you are being reborn. Like you may get baptized, that sort of thing. Like there's a whole new sphere coming your way. And it looks good though, work life. Not so sure, not saying anything about that. Child, you're about to leave this place. If you haven't already left your job, some of you have already left this opportunity. It's like, well, I'm just waiting for another opportunity to come. I had to leave that job for whatever reason you felt you had to leave, or you are contemplating leaving. Okay. If you don't see the forest from the trees, you might be leaving. Like, I don't think I'm staying here. But you're being treated properly, it appears, but it just may not be what you want in life, okay? So some of you Capricorns, I do see getting very clear about what you want to do, and it may not be wherever you're working at this time, but they find you to be very capable, all the Capricorn things, and you can't be beat as far as they're concerned. Unemployed Capricorns, I see you putting yourself out there. I see negotiations or communications going really well. Then you're going through your background check and then you're getting a job. So congratulations. It's literally like that. Like, yeah, they called me. We met. It was great. It was good. Now I'm getting my background check. Now I got hired. It's that simple. It's like, every step. And for some of you, this is an opportunity that I go through this step, then I go through this. Like, you're going to know every step you have to go through. And then I got the job. So congratulations. Yeah. And it might be a place that you like to work. Yeah, there's money to be made and there's opportunity there. So, I mean, shit, that's right up Capricorn's alley. Congratulations, Capricorn, unemployed Capricorn. And for those of you, who are employed, but is saying, I don't, there's opportunity right there, right around the corner for you. So that's maybe the reason why we have the 8 of Cups here, because your ass is out of here. Self-employed Capricorns. You need to do something different and new, but you may be at a crossroads as to what you should do. You're going to get your footing about what you should do, how you should invest your time, your energy, and your money into this business or a new business. Like, you're going to know. Some of you may have something cooking up that you haven't completely exposed or dropped, that sort of thing. And it's coming though. So if you're feeling, again, not so sure, out of sorts, then you will get your footing. This can be a good time for business. Probably more of the same of what you've been expecting. Nothing so much new, but you are coming toward. You're up ahead is more success in your business. That's what I have for you guys in your general reading. If you're interested in the love portion, do check out the video that's going to drop after this. Now on to Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. For those of you who are interested in the 2-month future predictions reading for June and July, do check out the link in the description box below for all 12 signs, guys. This is for all the 12 signs. Also, if you're interested in the love portion of the reading, do check out the video that's going to drop after this one. Confusion, internal struggle to some extent, kind of wrestling with things internally. You're leaving that behind. It could be difficult to focus this week. So don't be surprised, Aquarius. It could be very difficult. Some of you are feeling caged, trapped, out of sorts, not so settled internally. Let's say that. And there's a sense of you kind of putting your best foot forward, even though you may feel shitty inside. You need to get some help. It wouldn't be a bad thing for you to go sit down with someone. Go talk to someone, a counselor. I don't care what your situation is. It may not be mental. It could be financial. It could be emotional. It could be physical. It could be whatever this is that's going on with you. This is a time for you to take it serious and to go get help and go ask for help. And for some of you, you're going to do that. Like, help is going to come your way out of the blue. And you won't see that coming. Like, you're just going to get some help and you'll need it. I do feel like there's some avoidance that's going on here, Aquarius. You guys are avoiding situations. I'm hearing the inevitable. So something is going to come to a head. But right now, you're just trying to kind of keep it all intact if you can. There's a sense of either Some of you are trying to go back to someone or them you, and especially if you're an Aquarius man, this woman is aware that you're trying to get back into her good graces, and she's having a good time and getting a kick out of this. Because this woman may have more control over the situation than you know. But go ahead and check out that love portion of the reading when it drops for your sign, because we're focusing on general. So you'll find that it's a need for you to be cautious and temper your steps and be very strategic in how you are moving as the week progresses. Okay. I do see that you'll find people will look at you as someone who needs help, who needs aid, who's trying to circle back around, who's trying to repair situations. And it could be that people know what's going on with you. And it's like, well, yeah, now Aquarius is trying to repair. They're trying to recover. They're trying to that sort of thing. And I do feel that you'll have people around you who's up for it. They're up for you trying to repair and get back into a better place with a situation. People are up for it. Some people may feel like they're above you. I don't know where that's coming from, but they may sense that, like they sense that they're above you. They sense that you may be struggling or you're trying to something. So people can feel like they know more about you than what you think they know, if that makes sense. I don't see exposure. I just see there's a knowing. And there's a need for you to focus on a mature woman, but for some of you, it could be making more mature decisions as you move on. And there is going to be a lot on your plate. So do get ready. It may become overwhelming as the time goes on, because there's a lot of things to consider. A lot of people want your time and attention. There's a lot of people to put in front of yourself, and trying to find the balance could be challenging. And I don't blame you for running away if that's the case. At times it's like, no, get the hell out of here. And you just come up missing for a little bit because you need a minute. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. And for some of you, as difficult as it will be to focus on work, you're giving it a good shot and you're giving it a go because you need to recoup. I'm saying financially recouping or trying to financially get as much as you can out of a situation, if that makes sense. Work. You're waiting around for your time. For some of you Aquariuses, you may feel like I'm not getting paid enough. I'm not being valued enough. When? This keeps coming up. Of when am I going to recover, repair, and recoup what I'm deserved, right? It's coming. It's at a divine time, but it's coming. Your wishes will come true more than what you can expect. It may not be with them. It could be with them, may not be, but you have it coming. Whatever you're waiting on, and how long it's going to take. I say a couple of months. For some of you, a couple of years. Yeah. So you may feel almost like... the word that's coming to me is hazing. Hopefully there's no hazing behavior going on. Kind of like what I said to Cancer. You may feel like, when are people going to respect me? When are people going to see me for what I'm worth? Not now. I don't see that now. Like they're behaving properly because they have to. But that's about all they're going to do. You may find people to be disconnected, almost like, why are you here? We don't want you here, or we don't like you, or that sort of thing. And again, I don't know what all of this is about. It's very weird reading that's happening here. But it's kind of like they'll play along because they have to, but that's about the extent of it, if that makes sense. And some of you may be feeling like Capricorn, like, I don't know, my days could be numbered here. I don't, that type of thing. It will get better for you. Some of you, it's because you are looking at the front door and you're going to move on to something bigger and better. But others of you, if you keep your head down and your nose clean and focus on, the objective at hand, you're going to ride right past this energy. So short-lived. Unemployed Aquarius. I see an opportunity coming your way. For some of you, it will be short-lived. It doesn't necessarily work in your favor. So you may feel like it starts to get tougher and tougher for you to find something. You may need to also go back to school, maybe get a certificate, some more education, finish up a degree, something like that. Self-employed Aquarius. Your business is changing. It's heading to a new chapter. where you may decide that you're kind of switching some things around completely and you're heading in a new direction. You may literally switch your business up and infuse something kind of new and fresh, maybe even younger people, that sort of thing. But it's kind of going to go well as time goes on, right? It'll go well. It'll be something fun that you're doing or something new. And you can kind of like grow and develop this over time with your business, Aquarius. Some of you could be, again, signing contracts, making deals, that sort of thing. So again, new business could be coming your way, whether you're creating it or it's coming your way. And it validates you even more. So great opportunities for those of you who are self-employed, especially if something is not necessarily going your way. It hasn't been panning out properly. New opportunities are afoot for you, Aquarius. That's what I have for you guys on your general. If you're interested in the love portion, again, check out the video that will drop next. Now on to Pisces. Hi, Pisces. This is your general read. For those of you who are interested in the 2-month future predictions reading for June and July, do check out the link in the description box below. This is for all 12 signs, guys. So this is for all 12 signs. Also, if you're interested in the love portion of the reading, do check out the video that's going to drop after this. Definitely check your health, okay? Get a screening, check your health, be more conscious of what you're eating and what you're doing, okay? You are becoming a little bit more conscious, more grounded. Yeah, more grounded. There's some waiting. I said that about a few other signs too. So you are consciously waiting. You're not necessarily being blocked, but you are waiting because you know you kind of have to wait. And you're feeling kind of resolute, but you're also feeling very conflicted and probably almost internally uncomfortable. You know how it's like you have a lot of nervous energy or pent up energy or a little stress. Maybe cortisol levels are very high. So I wouldn't be surprised if you can't sleep, you can't stay asleep, that sort of thing. Be a good time to put your phones down, push away from your laptop, your computer, stay off the internet, that sort of thing, to kind of de-escalate all of the you're overstimulated. So that could be a bit of a challenge for you right now. And again, internally you may feel very conflicted, okay, very challenged at this time, but you could be keeping it close to your vest. There's an ending that's going to happen that you won't see coming, but it is for the betterment of you. It could be just, I'm cutting this out, I'm cutting that out, I'm stopping this, I'm stopping that. And it could definitely be coming toward you. Things are, coming in hot, very clear, very sharp, very black, very white. Things are changing. You're at a place of repair, so it could be recovery. Hopefully you guys are on the mend if it's your health, but you're on the mend. Financially, you're on the mend. You're in a place where you're on the mend, or you're seeing more here. I do feel like people will defer to you as an expert or as someone who has their best interests at heart, or is a great role model to some extent, very helpful, very loving, very caring. This could be a time when if you have children, they could appreciate you more. They can appreciate the sacrifices that you've made, that sort of thing. And there's a sense of you kind of waiting because you expect something. So there's some expectations, there's some waiting, there is plans that's coming up for you. And for all of you, it'll be different. I also feel that some of you, there's someone who has some of you have pigged out enough and it's like, okay, I need to get in the gym. So there is a knowing that, okay, I've done enough of that. Now it's time to do this. For others of you, do you have someone who feels that way? They've purged enough. They've pigged out, like, you know how people go through a depressive state and they're just like, I'm thinking about all kind of stuff, but you know how someone just kind of pigs out and hides away and, they're going through their depression. You may have someone who has experienced that, but now they want to come your way. So someone's working up the courage to come your way. This person, it's a process for them. So if they actually do make it toward you, no matter if they're coming as an egotistical person, whatever, they've gone through their struggle just to get to that place. Work. There's money to be had. There's great opportunities. You're going to feel good. You may feel like, yeah, work is great. And then as the days go on, it's like, I'm tired of this. I wish I could take off. I don't want to be bothered. Please just don't talk to me. Sometimes they be like, what the hell is Pisces? Some of you definitely could come up missing. Hopefully you're not a no call, no show, but you definitely could come up missing as the week progresses and like taking days off. Some of you may be heading toward vacation, but they definitely have an opportunity for you here. This could be a new opportunity coming your way, a new work that, you can have for quite some time, that sort of thing. If you work a commission-based business, if you work a commission-based job, there's opportunities this week for you to make more money. Unemployed Pisces, it's very toxic. For one, you've got to really cut out the toxic behavior, whatever that is for you. Some of you have come from a very toxic work environment, and so now you are headed toward a more healthier environment. Pisces, you would do great as a self-employed individual. Someone, I'm seeing real estate. I'm seeing anything where you're a host, or you're sponsoring, or you are the face of something, right? You're the front-facing individual that deal with clients and that sort of thing. That will work really well for you. But I see you being able to have an opportunity. Those of you looking for an opportunity, it may be a bit at a distance. For some of you, it could be a work at home. But it will be a healthier environment than where you've come from. And self-employed Pisces, successful. Some of you are moving in silence. You're working behind the scenes with your business, crafting up something that's almost ready for you to bring to the market. And you'll find that this business, your business this week could be lucrative over time, but it's busy, if that makes sense. So you're busy. There's a lot of eyes on you. There's some things that you're cooking up behind the scenes. You can get interest, but it could be a slowdown. Like, people will email you, especially if you sell something, you get interest, but them actually pulling the trigger is a bit delayed, but then they all come. So business kind of peaks and valleys, more peaks than it is valley, but it is a peak and valley week for you guys. That's what I have for you guys. Go check out actually look out for the love portion of this reading that's coming up next. Until next time, guys, take care.